The next thing that we're going to do is see these middle marks that we have here. We're going to erase any marks that we see in the middle of our shapes. Just do your best to erase them nicely. Okay, so now that my shapes are empty, I'm going to use a marker and we're going to color in these shapes. All right, so I've gone through and colored these, and I also traced around the edges with a black marker. You can choose to do that or not. It's up to you. And I forgot that we need to draw one more thing. Does your head sit on your shoulders? No, it does not. You have a neck. So all you need to do for your neck is kind of create just like a little rectangle, and that can serve as your neck. So there's my neck. Now, you are going to cut these out, and this is where your second piece of paper is going to come in handy. As you cut these things out, put them on your paper. Don't glue them down yet, but put them on your paper so that you remember what the thing is. So I would recommend starting to cut your head, okay? So I would do your head, then your neck, then your chest and abdomen, and your hips, okay? So cut those out, and then we'll lay them on the paper where they're supposed to go. All right, so I've cut out the head, neck, chest, abdomen, and hips. And notice how I've laid them on here so I know what is what, right? I've kind of arranged them to look kind of like a person. Now, the next thing that you should cut out is all of the arm pieces, okay? So the top arm, and then the forearm, and then the hands, and then kind of put those on there so that you don't get confused about what is what, because some of these pieces look very similar to each other. So cut out the arm parts next. So once I'm done cutting out my arm pieces here, now I'm going to cut out my leg pieces, and I'm going to make sure that they stay organized. I don't want to mix up any of my body parts. All right, so I have all my pieces cut out, and I tried to lay them out so I knew which was which. And once you have them laid out, you're going to be very careful to not blow these onto the ground and mess it all up, because then it'll be super frustrating to pick up. But you're going to figure out how you want your person to be standing. And isn't this cool? Like, it really does look like an actual person. Our person is not too short. They're not too tall. They don't have super big feet. They don't have too short of legs. Everything is in proportion because we used this head length to measure everything out. Okay. Now, does it look perfectly like a human? Absolutely not. But it is very, very close. So now you get to figure out how you want your person to be arranged on your paper, and then you can use your glue stick and glue it down. I can't wait to see what you come up with.